Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am just going to pin a quick comment here. Post it. Press and hold. Perfect. All right, so I am just waiting for a couple of people to join me here and we will get started. But thank you to those of you who were able to hop on and view today's live. So it looks like both of my guests are, and we'll get started in just a second. Hi there.
Hi.
Oh, great. So the gang's all here. So my name is Amy Mallon. I am the Director of Artistry and Education here at Jane Iredale. And my esteemed guests today are Rudy Miles, who is a wonderful celebrity makeup artist. And then we also have the lovely Kate Sickle, who has participated in Look Good, Feel Better programming. So what you'll find is that today's goal and what we're talking about today is really our participation in Look Good, Feel Better and an exciting launch that we're bringing forward here for the month of October. So like I said, Amy Mallon, I am with Jane Iredale as the Director of Artistry and Education. I am an oncology certified esthetician. I've been in the industry for quite some time. I've spent my whole career in clean beauty, really helping to formulate products, working with the skin for all types of patients. And now with Jane, I manage all of our artistry and our education programming. And so, Rudy, I am going to toss it over to you. Would you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Well, hello, everyone. I am Rudy Miles. I am commonly known as Beauty by Rudy as a makeup artist. I'm also an esthetician. I live here in New York. As a makeup artist and esthetician, being able to connect with Look Good, Feel Better has just been an amazing way to really combine my artistry with my passion for giving, which we'll talk about a little bit more later. Kate?
Hi, everyone. I'm Kate Zickle. I am a stage 4 cancer survivor who has participated in some of the Look Good, Feel Better programs. And I live in Washington, D.C. and have just had some incredible experiences learning from folks like Rudy and Amy, and just I'm so thrilled to be here.
Well, thank you so much to both of you. We are over the moon to have you join us here today. And so, as I said, we're here today to talk about Look Good, Feel Better. Look Good, Feel Better is an organization that helps women manage the appearance-related side effects of cancer treatment. And so I would love, Rudy, if you would kind of start this conversation and tell us a little bit more about the organization, the role that it's played in your life, and then, also what it is that you do as someone who helps to host some of the events that they provide.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. As I mentioned, I do live in New York, so at any moment you may hear a siren, a dog, a neighbor. Just ignore it, okay? So yes, I've been with the foundation since 2013. First as a general volunteer, then as an area trainer, and now I'm one of the three national trainers, one of the national trainers. And the beauty of Look Good, Feel Better, to Amy's point, we deal with the appearance-related side effects of treatment. And what that means is, we do think of things like what chemotherapy or any of the treatments will do for hair loss, changes in skin, changes in body weight gain, weight loss. Mm-hmm. But what I love most about the workshops is that though the information is geared towards appearance-related side effects, it's something you can use throughout the rest of your life. They're great makeup tips. So one workshop deals with skincare and makeup to address changes in the skin, loss of hair, or changes in face shape. There's another workshop for wigs and hats and head coverings and ways to deal with hair loss if that is a possible side effect. We also make it clear not everyone has the same side effects. So we never say when you lose your hair, we say if. And the last one, which I thought was amazing, we actually have a body image one that really deals with the idea of appearance-related side effects that has to do with the body change. So it's like wardrobe and fashion, how to use color and camouflage and shape. We also do these virtually. So we are able, and we didn't do this because of COVID. We started virtual workshops in 2019, actually, so that we could reach more of the community. So the beauty of this is cancer patients can do all of these workshops from the comfort of their home or wherever they want to be, on screen, and get the same information. So I teach the skincare and makeup. Obviously, I'm a makeup artist and esthetician. And the most rewarding part is not so much me giving, it's what the patients actually give me, like the gratitude and the words they use at the end, that I know that what we taught really made a difference and makes it easy for them to actually repeat and recreate.
I love that so much, Rudy. And thank you for sharing a little bit more about the organization as well. And, you know, I have to say, as an oncology certified esthetician as well, it's amazing the lack of understanding that even, you know, your standard professional has around this topic. So what this organization does is just so incredibly important. And Kate, would love to hear a little bit more from you. Tell us about your journey. I'm just floored by what an amazing and incredible fighter you are. So tell us about your journey and tell us about your experience with the foundation. We'd love to hear a little bit more from you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yeah, my journey has been long. I was originally diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer in 2017, and then was diagnosed with a stage 4 recurrence last September. So have been struggling through hair loss twice now, and skin changes, as Rudy mentioned, lots of those. And then, of course, the weight loss and weight gain that goes with taking certain chemotherapy and hormone treatments. Your weight tends to fluctuate pretty dramatically. So it's definitely been a roller coaster of a ride, but there are so many amazing resources out there now for cancer survivors, and especially for stage 4. I've found a lot of resources that are available, and Look Good Feel Better is really one of them. You know, I've mentioned this a couple of times outside of this video, that Look Good Feel Better has really helped me change my outlook. Before I was diagnosed, I wasn't really into makeup or doing anything fashion oriented. It wasn't really my speed. But then when I lost my hair and my skin started to turn yellow and have all of these breakout problems, all of those things suddenly became much more important, because they were really all I had left at that point. It was a process to go through for sure. But you know, having these programs available and also having them available for free really made a huge difference. So I've been able to take the classes twice now, and really benefited from them in terms of giving me back confidence that I thought I had lost. Because when you lose your hair, I used to have flawless skin. I really did. My skin was like perfect. And then chemotherapy happened, and that wasn't the case anymore. So it really was like a blow to my confidence and my identity, and being able to take these classes. I mean, it just really gave me a lot back that I thought would be missing forever.
So great.
That's absolutely incredible. And thank you so much for sharing that. And so when did Look Good Feel Better come into your life?
Well, let's see. When I was first diagnosed, I think my hair hadn't quite started to fall out yet when someone mentioned it to me. But I was really already noticing, because I was in my, I think, 3rd round of chemotherapy, starting to notice these changes, because that's right around the time all of this starts to kind of really take hold. And I'm part of a local organization called Life with Cancer here in the DC area that offers a lot of different amazing therapeutic programs for men and women dealing with any type of cancer. And Look Good Feel Better is part of that. And so somebody at Life with Cancer recommended that I sign up for this class, and it was perfect timing, because I was starting to lose my eyebrows, which is one of the things you tend to lose a little bit later in the chemotherapy process, but is really one of the hardest things to learn how to draw on a non-existent eyebrow is very difficult. It's hard to do when you're kind of on your own and don't have anyone helping you. And so I have pictures of me trying to do this myself and with disastrous results. So Kim over at Look Good Feel Better actually was able to show me like how to kind of put on an eyebrow, a fake eyebrow, using 3 points and drawing it on, and that was so helpful. So
yeah, I bet. Yeah, it is absolutely challenging, but there are some great products out there to help assist with some of that, and we'll touch on that in just a bit as well. Rudy, I know that that Kate mentioned classes. Can you tell us a little bit about the classes that Look Good Feel Better offers, and kind of give us a breakdown of how they're laid out?
Absolutely. So when we did the workshops in person, they were typically 2 hours long because we would spend an hour on hair care and skincare and an hour on wigs and head coverings and hats and such. Not to say we won't go back to in-person workshops. You know, COVID at some point hopefully will leave us. But now that we do them online, they're broken up into hour modules. So what we love about the workshops, Kate mentioned it, number one, they're free. As long as you're in treatment, you could take the classes as many times as you want. Number two, they are brand neutral, meaning you can use whatever product you already have at home. You don't have to go buy anything because we don't make it about a product. We make it about a step, like what's the next step. And third, it's non-medical. We make no claims. That's why it's called Look Good, Feel Better. So we stress that anything your doctor tells you to do differently than what we as volunteers tell you to do, definitely listen to your doctor. Clearly, I'm not a doctor. So you have one that is for skincare and makeup. That's 1 hour. You have another one that is for wigs and head wraps and coverings. Now, I'm not a cosmetologist. I'm only an esthetician. However, when we did the 2-hour workshops, I could speak about wigs, but there's so much that could be confusing about even hair loss. Like we give recommendations like maybe saving a little bit of your hair in case you do lose your hair so you can match it to the wig that you're going to get. That could make it easier to find the right color or color family. Something as simple as that, patients like that recommendation. And the last one I mentioned is about body image, like how to use wardrobe in case you are gonna have reconstructive surgery or not after a mastectomy. In case you're wearing a port, how to camouflage it for treatment easily and still maintain like a fashionable look and feel. Because we stress so much that what we hope is that you don't let cancer make you lose hope. Meaning, if you loved makeup before, continue to love makeup. If you loved fashion before, continue to love fashion. But Kate, I have to tell you, so many patients in workshops say, I never wore makeup before. I didn't know it could be so easy. I just needed to know what to do. May I be honest with you? I have clients who are not cancer patients who say the same thing. So I think the content is so great because it is relevant beyond treatment. It's great information that you can use. So those are the 3 main formats that we currently use. And you can find all this on lookgoodfeelbetter.org as well. It's listed there as well.
you can sign up. I think you can sign up for classes there as well.
You absolutely can
Get on the
register.
mailing list for the classes, which is super great.
Absolutely.
And they're free classes, which is amazing. You can take them again if you need to. And honestly, again, it's like with cancer, you lose a huge chunk of your identity, especially for women with breast cancer. We lose so much of what makes us feel like women, that having something like this to go back and say, okay, you know, what works for you before may not work for you now. Here are some choices. Here are some options to make you feel pretty again.
That's awesome.
And
Oh, and let me be clear. I'm
that-
sorry. The volunteers, no matter who you get, I mean, you may not get me, but hopefully you will. But no matter who you get, the volunteers are amazing and fun, interactive, and very sensitive to the subject matter. So you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
They're great.
Especially if you get Rudy, though. So
You get to see me with makeup on. It ain't pretty.
I'm sure it is. So Kate, on that note, you know, how has your journey led you to really seek out more clean product?
Well, yeah, I mean, again, the skin changes that happen during chemotherapy are really a lot. Chemotherapy is very damaging to your body in general, but your skin especially, you know, the breakouts, the color changes, you know, you have to either adjust your foundation or get one of those foundations that adjusts for you.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot, you know. For me, I was really discouraged a few months ago. I had to get some medicated treatment for my hair follicles because they were growing back in. And when they've fallen out and then they grow back in, it can be kind of painful, and they can kind of grow in this wonky way. And it's, you know, look, all of this is, every phase is tricky. Every phase is different. You know, when your hair falls out, that's a phase that's really hard. I've had a lot of organizations that actually help women who are trying to get wigs and help get their insurance to cover it. That was a huge asset for me. The skincare side, you know, I had people from Look Good, Feel Better say, well, maybe it's a moisture issue, maybe it's a new pore blockage problem. You know, they're really available to answer those questions for you. And they're people who have done this volunteering for so long that they've probably seen it before.
Yeah.
Which is really, really helpful.
And to your point, Kate, I want to be clear, even on the hair side, the cosmetologists are licensed cosmetologists. So they are hairstylists in the world of hair, as the skincare makeup artists, estheticians, we are licensed for skin. So we do bring that professional level of information to the table.
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody just knows what they're doing. It's so great. Like, everybody has an idea of what to tell you, like the tips that you need for you, as opposed to the person sitting next to you who may need different tips. So yeah, the hair growing back thing, I mean, that is another thing that just, it takes a long time if it grows back. You know, there are not a lot of stylists out there who know how to cut super short hair to have it grow back in a way that looks aesthetically pleasing. That's been a real challenge. So there's so many seemingly little things that go into kind of building yourself back up from scratch. And it's so great to have programs like this that have people who are not only available and willing to help you, but have actually been trained in how to do it and are licensed for it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And I think on the note of clean beauty, I'd love to talk a little bit more about a product that we here at Jane Iredale are bringing forward for the month of October. As you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this is something that is very important to us as an organization. Jane Iredale has actually partnered with Look Good, Feel Better for about 3 years now, 3 different October launches. And for this launch, we are offering our brand new Hydropure Hyaluronic Lip Gloss. A fantastic, oh good, you both have it in front of you.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic product that I can't speak more highly about. So comes in this gorgeous special blush box that is limited edition just for this month. And the most exciting part is that 100% of the profits of this product go to benefit Look Good, Feel Better. So please reach out to your local retailer, jump online, purchase one, and again, all of those profits go to Look Good, Feel Better. So let me tell you a little bit about this fantastic product. So our brand new Hydropure Hyaluronic Lip Gloss is more than just a gloss. It truly goes beyond. It's a combination of hyaluronic acid, which is an incredibly hydrating, plumping ingredient. It can hold 1,000 times its weight in water. And so this gives just a natural moisturization effect. We also have a light exfoliation from lactic acid, which is also brightening and hydrating. And then there's actually a peptide in here as well, palmitoyl tripeptide 1, which is going to be incredibly volumizing to the lips. So not only are you getting that nourishment, you're getting the hydration, you're getting the volume building, but you're also getting that great light exfoliation. And in addition to that, it's not sticky, it's not heavy. I see you both nodding.
Well, I'm wearing it right now, and
Me too.
It's definitely not sticky.
You can't feel it on your lips. We have a gorgeous shade range in this product as well. But I think right now in particular, when we're wearing masks, the weather is changing. We're going outside. It's windy. I actually did, you know, what we call internally the leaf blower test, because somebody actually wore this and, you know, used a leaf blower and noticed that their hair wasn't sticking to their lip gloss. So it's a really special formula. The shade for this launch is Pink Glacy, which is a really nice, versatile, almost kind of like a melony pink shade that has just a gorgeous hint of shimmer to it. So beautiful product. Again, 100% of the profits go to benefit Look Good, Feel Better, an organization that we are so proud to partner with. And, you know, I couldn't be more excited to work for a brand that is so committed to a wonderful organization like this. So
awesome. Can I just say one other thing?
Of course.
But and the dough, the foot is amazing because it's floppy. Like the packaging is great. I'm a stickler for little things like this, because when you're putting on a product on your lip, if the applicator is too hard, that's actually too much pressure on your lip. This is so pliable.
Yes. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Yeah, so it's a really nice, flexible applicator. And then the other great thing is that the scent and the flavor to this is very, very light. It's a very light, mild vanilla. And so oftentimes when people are undergoing cancer treatment, you know, scent, flavoring can be very triggering. So it's the perfect product to bring forward for this.
Yeah, I would agree with that, with the scent and the the smells and the feels of different things, like tactily. It changes, and smell is very important. So having a product like this that's just so non-smelly is really helpful and really important. And it's really light, right? Like it doesn't weigh heavy on your lips. You know, it's not something that's going to drain you or make your face feel like it has to do a lot of work to maintain it, which is really nice.
Absolutely. Well, I just want to say thank you so much to both of you. Thank you, Rudy, for your expertise about the organization and product overall. Kate, again, what you've been through and who you are is just so incredible, and you are so strong. And thank you for sharing your story today. And thank you to all of you who are joining us today on Instagram Live. If you're not here and you're watching this later, thank you as well. And we will save this here for you to view later on. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.